All right, what's up, you guys? Brian here with a real quick Money in the Bank 2025 recap, as well as House of Glory's Puerto Rican weekend event that took place this evening as well. Just going to go through the matches and give my thoughts on each match. So I'm going to start off with Money in the Bank 2025. We saw Naomi win the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, becoming Miss Money in the Bank. I thought was a really good opener. Dominic Mysterio retained his Intercontinental Championship over Octagon Jr. This came about because of events that happened earlier this afternoon at the WWE Worlds Collide event involving the WWE and AAA. That match was very disappointing. Becky Lynch is your new Women's Intercontinental Champion. She defeated Lyra Valkyria in a match that I thought was not as good as their match at Backlash. Seth Rollins is once again, for the second time in his career, Mr. Money in the Bank, as he defeated El Grande Americano, Penta, Andrade, Solo Sikoa, who is probably gonna have a lot of want a lot of answers from Jacob Fatu after Jacob Fatu turned on him this evening at Money in the Bank, as well as LA Knight was also involved in that match. And then in the main event of the show, Cody Rhodes and the World Heavyweight Champion main event Jey Uso defeated the Maverick Logan Paul and the WWE Champion John Cena with the help of an apparent returning R-Truth, who, for those of you that have been following the wrestling news concerning R-Truth, it was reported last Sunday that R-Truth had been released by WWE. Now, all of a sudden, he's back. There's a lot of people speculating whether or not did they re-sign him? Did they come to a last-minute deal to bring him back? Because a lot of fans were screaming at the shows, "We want truth." So we'll have to wait and see what gets reported about that probably within maybe the next couple days. But my overall thoughts on Money in the Bank was it was a decent show. I thought the women and men's Money in the Bank ladder matches were really good. I was very disappointed with the Dominic and Octagon Jr. IC title match. Becky and Lyra, their match was okay. The main event was decent. So it is what it is. Then we move on to House of Glory Puerto Rican Weekend. Mike Santana presents Puerto Rican Weekend 2025. And here is what the matches were and who came out on top. Chris Cage won a six-way scramble, defeating Pedro Donez, Jose Zamora, Julio Diamante, Danny Limelight, and Mikey G in an exciting opener. Mighty Mante defeated WWE ID prospect Marcus Mathers. The main event, Jay Lyons and Midas Black are still your House of Glory Tag Team Champions as they defeated Latino's Most Wanted. Darren Richardson, or the amazing Darren Richardson, successfully retained his House of Glory Cruiserweight Championship against Amazing Red in a match that turned into a no disqualification, no countout match, when originally it ended in a countout. But Amazing Red was like, no, I don't want it to end that way. Let's make it no DQ, no countout. So Darren Richardson's girl, Diamond Varogue, I think is what her name is. She got involved, hitting a low blow on Amazing Red, and then Richardson hit another low blow, and then they used a chair, and that was pretty much it for Amazing Red, as Darren Richardson, as I mentioned, would be victorious. Dan Math defeated the one called Manders. The Virtuosa, Deonna Purrazzo, she was in action, and she was victorious over Carissa Rivera. And in the main event, we saw a new House of Glory World Champion crowned, as Charles Mason would cash in his kind of like Money in the Bank contract, where he has a guaranteed title opportunity whenever he wants. And he would cash in, making the match between Mike Santana and Tomohiro Ishii for the House of Glory Championship a triple threat, and he would wind up pinning Mike Santana to win the championship, and thus becoming the new champion. And my thoughts on this show was, because I watched both Money in the Bank as well as House of Glory's Puerto Rican weekend at the same time. I watched one on my TV and one on my phone, so I was able to watch both at the same time. My thoughts on the House of Glory event: I thought it was another really good show from House of Glory. I did like the opening six-way scramble. I enjoyed the main event. I was actually shocked when Charles Mason won the title, defeating Mike Santana. And everything else was really good on the show as well. So with that in mind, this wraps up my video for today. I cannot wait to see what happens Monday night on Raw. They did announce that the King and Queen of the Ring the King and Queen of the Ring tournament matches will begin this Monday night. We also know that coming up this Monday night, Jey Uso will be defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Gunther. And of course, and we also heard during Money in the Bank that we will see an appearance by WWE Hall of Famer Nikki Bella as well this Monday night. And they did clarify that next year's WrestleMania will be taking place in Las Vegas, as what was reported. So for the second year in a row, next year, WrestleMania comes to Las Vegas. So that was a big news story coming out of tonight's Money in the Bank event as well. But I'm just going to wrap up this video. Everyone have a wonderful night. This has been my WWE Money in the Bank 2025 and House of Glory Mike Santana presents Puerto Rican Weekend 2025 recaps. As always, I am Brian, and I will see you next time.